OpenClaw is an open source framework designed to integrate AI into your daily workflow. It's been blowing up in popularity, and if you want to run a powerful, personal AI assistant to organize your tasks, manage your emails, or just answer questions on the go, this video is for you. Let me show you how to set it up in a single prompt with InsideOut, Luther's conversational infrastructure agent, with no prior expertise needed. You can customize setup with InsideOut for maximum personalization, but if you just can't wait to get started with OpenClaw, we've written a prompt that you can use to skip the whole setup. Now, why would you want to set up OpenClaw on AWS with InsideOut? Well, using AWS means you don't have to use your own servers and infra, which means your agents are always on, more reliable, and more autonomous. With InsideOut, changing your infrastructure to meet your needs is much easier, and for those who aren't familiar with deploying infrastructure, using InsideOut is more secure too, as you're less likely to expose private information to AI agents or infra services. For this first part of the video, we're going to assume that you have a paid AWS account, an AWS role ARN, and that you've got the API key from the LLM that you want to use. If you don't have those things and you want to see how to get them, there's a link in the description to a longer version with an in-depth tutorial. But for now, we're going to just go through the parts of this that are in InsideOut. So, go to insideout.luthersystems.app.com/onboard/welcome. Click Get Started. You can skip setting up a GitHub repo. Choose AWS. Click Connect to my existing cloud. Copy and paste your role ARN and test the connection. This should take about a minute. Now click Continue. You can skip this step, and we find ourselves in the app. Now, pause the video, go to the description, and copy the prompt. Paste it into the chat window, and hit Enter. Now hit Deploy, apply terraforms, and just let it run. You'll get a message when deployment is complete, and I'll be back once it's done. Okay, deployment is complete. You can see the green message down here. So let's close this window, and now I'm going to ask, how do I connect? And it gives us this link here. Click the link, and it opens up this terminal in your browser, which we're going to use to onboard. Switch to the terminal window, and click down here at the last line of the welcome message, and type the command openclaw-onboard, and hit Enter. Now OpenClaw will walk you through onboarding. You can go through this quickly like I'm going to do here, or you can go more in depth with your setup. But remember, you can always configure it later from the OpenClaw UI website. So, I understand that this is powerful and inherently risky. We're going to say yes to continuing. Quick start onboarding mode. We'll use existing values for config. We'll choose Anthropic as our LLM model. We'll choose the Anthropic API key as our auth method. And now you need to copy and paste your API key here. Choose your default model. I'm going to keep mine current. Now, select the channel. We're doing WhatsApp today. And let's link WhatsApp now. It's going to print a QR code for us to scan, so get your phone ready. Okay, and now I'm going to scan the QR code with my phone. You choose whether this is your personal number or a separate phone just for OpenClaw. You need to add your number. Configure skills now. Let's skip this one. Enable hooks. Let's skip for now. So, gateway service runtime. Gateway service already installed. Okay, let's skip this. How do you want to hatch the bot? Let's go with the recommendation to hatch the TUI. Okay, and that's onboarding complete. Only took 5 minutes, very simple. And if you want to further configure OpenClaw or explore the settings, you can. But you can also just go right to WhatsApp and configure it there. Okay, so I've got WhatsApp open. I'm messaging myself because that's the number I chose for OpenClaw to reply to me on. And I'm just going to test. And there we go. OpenClaw says, hey, connection's live. everything's set up. Now you can start using OpenClaw to manage your emails, schedule, or just to ask questions on the go. So hopefully that was helpful. In the description, there's a more in-depth tutorial for the more technical aspects of this. So if you're confused at any point, or if you need to set up an AWS account and get an API key, then that's coming up.